Hey guys, it's John, small town, small time bookseller, right? Am I in the right place? I think so. Yeah. And I'm here because I did sell some books. And so when I do that, I will come here and report dutifully to you. And so I don't do any garage sale videos. I don't do any yard sale videos. I don't do any GoPros, the Goodwill bins, looking at my hands like a great carriage of a nobleman with escutcheon panels and a pair of white-stockinged powdered footmen in gorgeous liveries hanging on behind. No, I don't have time for that. And frankly, neither do you. In fact, I'm a little surprised you're here at all. But since we're here, we'll go ahead and go through the sales. And then I'm going to show you my organization system. Yeah. So, just in case you want to know how not to do something. So, let's go into the books that sold. 9 books since my last video for $227.95, which is a $25.32 average, which is great. I like it when it's above $25. I only got that because of one really good sale. I also sold 3 Naughty books, which ended up being for $149.25 for a $49.75 average, which was awesome because, again, I had won a really good sale. And so we'll get into it. So let's talk about the books. So this week, what sold? This one first. The HMH Intro to Literature book, $25. I don't know what to say about that one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It sold, yeah. And next I had 2 copies of Beyond Behaviors that sold, my last 2. So I got a lot of 5 of these, and they've been selling well. So since everyone else had them up for $12, $15, since I had 5 of them that I think I paid $1, maybe $1.50 for all 5, I put them up at $10 a piece, and they sold quite well. Everything I do plus shipping, calculated shipping. And then so this one had sat for a little while. I was glad that this one sold. It's a kind of a self-help book for couples called Hold Me Tight. That one also sold for $10. So you can see kind of some low-end sales. And then this is another one. So everyone always says Stephen King sells, and I know he does because, you know, he's managed to sell a few books in his lifetime, or so I've heard. And so I've never picked any up. I've actually picked up a few that were like in French just because I thought they were very unique. And I think I don't even know if I've listed those yet, but this one was in really nice condition. It's a paperback, trade size paperback. The Dark Tower 7, and that's why I picked it up. So it was cheap, and I got it and sold it for $10. So I was happy to get to sell that. Next, these QuickStart guides. There's a whole series of these, and they sell really well. I've sold ones on QuickStart guides for home businesses. I can't even remember the other ones, but I've sold several in this line. This was SQL. I don't even know what SQL is. I didn't have time to, or cared really, to look at it and see what it was, but it's over $13. That's an easy one to ship. And then this one I was really glad it sold. The 2022 Daily and Sunday Mass readings, and I'd had this up for quite a while. I'd sold a couple of them like in January, the beginning of 2022, and now here we are in July. So I'm thinking, the year's half over, and somebody offered me $10 for this. I had it up for 20 or 24, I can't remember, but since the year's half over, I was surprised it would sell it all, and I happily took the $10 offer. And it's a pretty thick thing, so I'm glad to get that off the shelf, clear up some space. And then this one, I saw this on the shelf, and I figured somebody somewhere has a Saturn Ion from 2003 to 2007 and desperately trying to hold on to that car, and they need to know how to fix it. So there's a Chilton repair manual for a Saturn Ion 2003 to 2007. And that sold for $19.95, even in the greasy, used condition that it is in. And then my one big sale for the week, is this dude right here. This is the NCIDQ Interior Design Reference Manual. All right, now I want you to just notice what the MSRP on this puppy is, can you see that? $336 is what's printed on the book. $336. I had it up for $199 and had not gotten much offer. As soon as I put it up, somebody offered me $50 for it, and I was like, I don't think so. So I just flat declined that one, and then it hasn't gotten any traction at all for quite a while. So I did get an offer of $100 yesterday. I foolishly countered, but it actually worked out this time. I countered at $120, and they accepted and paid. So I've got $120 for that. I paid probably 50 cents for it. I got it at the bin drop, the Amazon returns store, and at that time their prices were probably 2 for $1. That would be the most I would have paid for it, 50 cents. So ain't not bad. 50 cents into 120 buckaroonies. All right. So that was my books for the week. Not a books. We had 3 things. Sold these. This was, so all 3, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yes, all 3 of these things I did buy at the Goodwill bins on $8 day. So here's what I'm thinking when I pay up something like that. Pay $8 for something I'm trying to flip is a lot more when I'm used to paying 50 cents for stuff. So if it's $8, it's got to be 2 things. Either has a lot of value, over $100, and I don't mind it sitting for a while because I know eventually I'm going to get a good return on it, or it maybe doesn't have, if I can double or triple my money in a week, that's what I'm also looking for. So if a lot of sales and I can just flip it, price it good, and you know, spend $8 now and get $20 next week, I'm good with that. So those is kind of my philosophy when I'm looking at the bin drop on Saturday when everything's new and they just raised the price of $9 2 weeks ago, but all the stuff in here was back when it was $8. So now it's $9 on Saturday, $8 on Sunday, and then it goes 5, 4, 3, 1, and then they're closed on Friday. But if I'm there with all the new stuff on Saturday, that's what I'm thinking. Kind of flip it fast and double my money at least, or does it have a lot of value and I don't mind hanging on to it for a while? Because what I don't want to do is obviously pay $8 for something and then it sits around forever. So this first one were the massage therapy balls. $8 for this. Within a week, they sold for $20 plus shipping. So I'm happy with that. That feels like I'm just like giving somebody 8 and they're giving me 20. So I would do that anytime. The next one was a DVD. So this was still new. To get DVDs there, I almost only will get the ones that are still wrapped. You know, it's still in plastic. Escape from New York, 4K Ultra is a collector's edition. Paid $8, and again, within a week, sold it for $29.25. So I priced it to sell, and it did. And then my third one was the big sale, and this is one that I actually sold a few weeks ago, and it's this. This is a scuba mask, mini Synergy mini scuba mask or something like that. This is one where I knew it had value. I mean, I didn't know, but I looked it up while I'm in the store, and I see that it has some serious value. So I didn't mind it sitting for a while, and so it sat for a little while, not too long. But I actually sold it a few weeks ago for $92, and then that person returned it. They said it just didn't fit right. They didn't kind of change their mind, and so they returned it. I relisted it, and then I sold it for $100. So I actually got $8 more this time. And this time it's going to China, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell with the global shipping program, but when I looked at the buyer's eBay, it has country, it said China. So I don't know if that is necessarily where it's going, but it'll take a while. I hope they like it, because I would hate for that to get all the way to China. It's going to take weeks, and then if they didn't like it, they'd have to return it or something. That'd be bad. So anyhow, that sold off for, I think I told you, $100 for that one. So that was it for my sales for the week. So now I want to show you, here's what I've been doing for inventory. So I got, as you know, 99% books. And when I was really small time, I had like 2 bookshelves. I could just scan them and look for a book. But now that I've gotten to where I've got About 900 items listed right now, and so I needed a better system. So I'm going to grab this camera and hopefully not induce too much vomiting, at least not by me, because that would not be good. I'm going to take you on a little tour. Actually, I'm going to just kind of come over here. So I've got a baseball game on, but so I got a bookshelf here, and then I've got two more in the closet, and then I've got bookshelf. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then on each of those, I have like shelf A, B, C, D, E. So you can see like right here, there's space right there. So if I list something, I can look around the room because I'm listing in here. I'll see where there's space. And at the end of the description, where I'm making the description, afterwards, I'll put, like if I put something here, I'll put 8B. And then I know, then when I sell something, I just have to open it up, look at the description. I know there's a custom SKU part, but I don't like that because when I screenshot the sale for videos like this, that SKU shows up and that kind of takes space, and I don't like that there. So I just put in the description, it's easy for me. And I'll say, like if it says 8B, then I just go to bookshelf 8, shelf B, and then I've narrowed it down to that space right there. Better than alphabetical or by genre, because I never know what I'm going to sell or how, or post or list. I'll get one of these words to be right. And I won't know how, how big it is, how small it is. So it just makes more sense to have it in my hand, look around, see where it's going to fit, and then stick it there. So that's kind of my system. When I get to this, I don't even want to admit this. See all these? That's all unlisted. So there's like 12 stacks of books on each of these shelves. And as I get to those and those become listed, then I've got to think about how I'm going to, this will be like bookshelf 1, 2, 3, 4 is all baseball cards right now. 5, and then I'm going to have like 12 stacks on each one. So I don't know how I'm going to do that one. I guess I'll just worry about that when it actually happens, assuming I actually do get those listed eventually. So that's it. So I hope that might help some of you if you're thinking about how to organize your things. If you don't have a lot, alphabetical, by either title or author. But when you have this many or if I kind of have originally some things by genre. So I sell a lot of religion books. So a lot of those are in the same area. And cookbooks I had all in one area. But now that it's a little bit unwieldy to do that, so this system's working so far. I like it because I'll just sell something, I'll pull it up, and it'll say 3B. I go right to bookshelf 3B, and then I've just got a small area that I'm looking around for, rather than spending a bunch of time going shelf by shelf wondering where the heck the book is. And all my Nada books are just up on the top shelf. I don't have that many, so it's easy to find those because they're all just up there. So that's what I got for you today. Hope everyone's doing well, selling a ton, making the money. And I will catch you next time. And yeah, good luck. Adios.